Welcome back to the cocktail vlog. I'm Steve the bartender, and today we're making a Lost Lake. This one was created by Paul McGee from the Lost Lake in Chicago. And it's a tiki-esque drink. Well, it is a tiki drink, I guess, but there's a couple of interesting ingredients, being the maraschino liqueur and the Campari, which is not typical of most tiki drinks. So this one you can, of course, shake it, serve over a large cube, or however you want to serve it. But I think originally it was served in a highball over pebble ice. So therefore I'm using a milkshake blender. Of course, you can whip shake it in a tin if you like, do whatever. It's completely up to you. Let's get straight into the drink itself. Looks cool, looks fun, interesting notes, especially like, I've had Campari in tiki drinks before, but I don't think I've had maraschino. Not that I can recall. If you know of any tiki drinks with maraschino, let me know in the comments below. I could do with a few extra comments on my videos. It's been a bit quiet down there lately. Starting with 2 ounces, 60 ml of Jamaican rum, using Upton Estate Signature. And then just these little accents of the next 2 ingredients. So a 1/4 ounce, 7.5 ml of Luxardo Maraschino, and likewise with the Campari, 1/4 ounce, 7.5 ml. This combined with the pineapple juice should give it a nice color. Then next up we have passion fruit syrup. I'm using the tropical passion fruit syrup from Liqueur & Co. They source their passion fruits from Vietnam. So really good cocktail ingredient that pairs nicely with rum and gin specifically, but also agave spirits. So 3/4 ounce, 22.5 ml. It has a really nice color to it. Obviously it's got your passion fruits in there, but it's got a bit of turmeric too for color. And then we've got gum arabic, which thickens it. It's an emulsifier, so it's really nice and textural. It's going to add a lot of body to your cocktails. So check out the link in the description below for Liqueur & Co. Tropical Passion Fruit Syrup. We have fresh lime juice. Oh, not much juice out of these. That was a bit shite. So 3/4 ounce, 22.5 ml. And 1/2 ounce, 15 ml of pineapple juice. If you want, you can use freshly squeezed or freshly juiced pineapple. This is an organic pineapple juice. Still comes from, it's still reconstituted pineapple juice, but it's easy to have in the fridge. 1/2 ounce, 15 ml. I can't afford to buy a full pineapple just so I can juice 15 ml. So pineapple juice, organic, fresh if you can, fresh if you want to. Otherwise, just use the best quality pineapple juice you can get a hold of. Bit of pebble ice. I'm gonna throw I just threw 2 agitator cubes in there, which is a common technique by Smuggler's Cove. I don't really think it's 100% necessary, but if you wanna follow suit, you can. And then give it about 5 seconds. So quick and easy. The texture, the aeration, look at that. Love that color. That's awesome. Tropical drink, tropical garnish. If you can get hold of edible flower and orchid specifically, then go right ahead. That would be a great garnish. Glued shut. Going pineapple fronds. Where are ya? Gotcha. 3 pineapple fronds, a maraschino cherry, and an orange wedge. Beautiful. Yum. Top it up with more pebble ice if you need. Probably should have done it before I garnish, but hey. Serve it with a straw. I'm using a Surfside Sips, which is a borosilicate straw. Super strong straw, comes in a multitude of different colors. You can get little accents, like little, I don't know, like a turtle on the side. Excellent for tiki drinks. Head to surfsidesips.com. Use the coupon code STB20 for 20% off site-wide. Check them out. Fantastic straws. Can't speak highly enough of them. So the Lost Lake by Paul McGee. That's pretty intensely flavored, I'd say, because you've got quite a few sweet components, and I don't think the amount of acid that I used just quite balanced it out. So it potentially either increase the lime juice, but more than likely I would drop the passion fruit syrup just a touch, which would not only give it better balance, but better balance of flavors. This passion fruit flavor is really intense, and 3/4 ounce takes over a little bit. You don't get that kind of cherry and nuttiness from the maraschino that you typically do from Luxardo. You get that bitterness and underlying coming in the background, but the rum and the passion fruit at the forefront. Yeah, check out the link in the description below. Well, there's a couple links if you like. One for the passion fruit syrup, because you need it if you want to make some tiki cocktails and hurricanes, and satin. Satin's a great drink. Gin tiki cocktail with a little bit of passion fruit syrup in there. Absolutely delicious. And of course, surfsidetips.com, STB20 for 20% off site wide. Thanks for supporting the channel, and I will see you soon for another cocktail video. Worthwhile. Definitely a great cocktail. Just needs a little tweak. I think it's mostly because of the passion fruit. It's intensive flavors, it's sweet. It is roughly a 2-to-1 ratio syrup, like 67 bricks, in that kind of vicinity. Potentially the original recipe when he made it, it was with a 1-to-1 syrup. So that's probably the reason why. But good flavors, works well. Now that it's starting to dilute on that pebble ice, those flavors are starting to open up as well, dilute out that sweetness a bit. See you next week.